and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, "I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion." Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Sexton.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland is out there with Exum. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
It's Ingram on the wing. And the 3 off target. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And here are the Cavaliers. Now Garland. Passes it to Love. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors. Well, we have 2 teams tonight, Steve, that love to take their time working it up court. When you played, which were the best teams at grinding it out in slower games?
You know, I think the Chicago Bulls, that triangle offense, I mean, they ran on fast break on their defense, but on the offensive end, they wanted to wear you down with that triangle offense. And the teams that had dominant post players, they would get it down to them, make you double team, the ball would move around. And that was pretty much Shaq teams and Akeem Olajuwon teams, guys who had dominant centers.
And the first one drops. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Here's Ingram. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pass to Williamson. All sorts of time. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Here's Ball. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. To the inside. Here's Ingram, and he makes the 8-footer.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the pass to Drummond. Over Favors. And it's Drummond missing. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Holiday gets the bucket.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Garland kicks to Drummond. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Ingram. Porter, bounce pass, feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Favors dishes the ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Porter looking it over. Pass to Garland. And here is Drummond, guarded by Holiday. Drummond passes to Love. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is how he started, Kevin Love. A bruiser inside, able to beat you with his size and skill.
Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Ingram. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Love has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
And so here's Cleveland. Garland kicks to Love. Lobbed up there for Love. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ball. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Garland with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Love. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kevin Love was a star at a young age, but he was traded. But he's made the most of it. He's an NBA champion right now.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Love. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island and it's just not fair.
Good point. Now Garland following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Garland with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
For New Orleans, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field, 5 of 11.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Sexton's checked in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Garland. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Porter. Can't hit from in close.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. New Orleans gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Williamson. That shot no good. Good D by Drummond. Now here's Garland. He has 6. Pass to Drummond. Outside Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ingram. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. Holiday dishes to Hayes. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And here is Garland. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Takes the 13-footer. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here is Holiday, defended by Sexton. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Redick. Williamson with it. Working on Drummond. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Etuan Moore comes in for Ingram. And Hart subbed in for Drew Holiday. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And I think for the Cavaliers, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
And the good thing is that once again, there's some excitement around this team. Their fans are starting to get back on board after watching such a tough season last year.
And it's Okafor missing.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And you think of the resiliency of New Orleans. It feeds into the ethos of their sports teams, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Certainly the Pelicans have had their challenges too. Injuries, turnover, and leadership. You can't give up, though. I think that's something this organization and the fans can relate to.
There's many of recent players to enter the league. Which had rookie seasons that surprised you?
I think Donovan Mitchell, the way he came out of the gates, I knew Luka Doncic was good, but because I hadn't seen much film or seen him live, he surprised me. Trae Young, the way he's played from a small guard position, those are some of the guys that have surprised me. Some were high draft picks, and some were a little bit lower, but those are the three.
Here's Osman. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. With the teardrop. Here's Nance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now, Redick. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Hart. And here's Hayes. Over Nance. The shot's good from Hayes. Sexton with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Now, here's Sexton. It's a 3-point game. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Thompson.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Outside, Redick. Now here's Moore. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Hayes. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Garland. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
Cleveland leading by 3. Kicks it to Sexton. Oh, Nance in position. Okafor with the steal. Here's Hart. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Garland. He's got 8. Now here's Sexton. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Top of the key. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. .26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. From deep.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And here's Moore outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Osman. It's a tie game in New Orleans. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, he's out there with E'Twaun Moore. Then there's Okafor. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard position.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And it's E'Twaun Moore with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Sexton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Sexton's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Pass to Hart. Here's Okafor. Outside, Redick. Lets it go from deep. Nance gets the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Poked away. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The shot. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Here's Okafor. Got it. Good job in the low post. Okafor's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Sexton. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Thompson, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
Okafor gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Okafor's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Sexton. And Nance kicks to Osman. They get it back. Thompson passes to Nance. And the shot goes in. Nance has got 6.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Hart. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Back to Redick. The 3. Okafor trying to get open. The shot by Redick, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now, here's Exum. Covered by Redick. Exum's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The pass to Okafor. Inside, here's Hayes. A shake. And the layup is up and in. He's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Osman. Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks to Sexton. Thompson outside. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Exum. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Hart. That's tipped. Now Exum. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Pass to Nance. Over Hart. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Nance has got 4 this quarter. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Well, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team, and then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Ante Zizic is checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. Nails the baby hook. Williamson's got 9 points.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
He misses the free throw.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position. Great size.
Good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 3. Down low. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Ball.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now, here's Sexton to the inside. Thompson, left side. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
Here's Exum. The Pelicans make their last shot. He feeds it to Sexton. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Ball. Here's Williamson. Kicks it to Ball. Knocked away.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Basket counts.
For his size, Dante Exum has a lightning quick first step. That really sets him apart.
The Pelicans trail. Ball feeling it out a bit. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Pass to Holiday. Shoots over Exum. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Exum with it, now guarded by Ball. Sexton the pass to Exum. To the middle.
Close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Garland in for Exum. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Pelicans. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And I think for New Orleans, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they want it to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. Andre with
now the pass to Holiday. For the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cleveland leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Sexton with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Sexton's got his second bucket tonight.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Selected with the 8th pick back in the 2018 draft, Colin Sexton, the main reward for the Cavs after the Kyrie Irving trade.
Sexton, wearing the same number 2 jersey as Irving, doesn't feel the need to measure up to expectations created by Kyrie. Cavs fans, though, hope he does.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Garland with it, now defended by Williamson. Now here's Sexton. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And here is Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside. Here's Favors. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Now the dish to Drummond. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the defensive impact that Andre Drummond can have on the floor is a major factor.
Well, you know that Drummond is going to do the work of 3 players on the glass, but he's also been a solid rim protector who makes up for his height with great timing and reach.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Well, it was only a short stay in L.A. for Lonzo Ball, traded this past summer as part of the Anthony Davis deal.
And getting out of L.A. might be the best thing for him. Still a great defender and playmaker. His best years, without a doubt, could be ahead of him here in New Orleans.
That one is off. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded by Love. Right block shot. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Ingram.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. It's Williamson, top of the key. And the dunk by Williamson.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Garland, the pass to Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Porter kicks to Garland. Passes it to Drummond. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
When Drummond's playing with passion and fire, he can be unstoppable.
Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Cleveland leading by 4. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Pass to Garland. His 3-pointers off the mark. Well for New Orleans, shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Holiday attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of the better defenders in the league. Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. A switch here also for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Drummond. Cavaliers leading. Here's Garland. He's got 8. Nance finds Love. There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside, Redick. And Hart has it in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up. It's a close game here in New Orleans.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, let me let you catch your breath, but while you're doing that, what changes do you think are necessary in the second half?
We need to get to loose balls and be the tougher team. That's really it. I mean, if we do that, I feel like we'll be fine. We missed a layup, so if we convert those in the second half, we feel like we'll have the upper hand and we'll win the game.
All right, Kevin, get to the locker room. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the 3. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the 3. Box, shot, and big shot, bomb for 3. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half about to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Tipping off the second half. Here's John Beeline's 5. They've got Garland. Kevin Love out there with Porter. Then it's Exum, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Exum's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. Now Ball. Ingram outside. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dante Exum.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. And the Cavaliers with possession. 4-point game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Love, and the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
On the wing, Porter. From outside, off the mark. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Holiday gets the bucket.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Here is Porter. Here's Garland. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. On defense, New Orleans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And here's Love from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Love's got 9.
Love gives you another guy who can extend the defense, can go down low and score. Give the man credit for what he brings to this team.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. He's been dominant over the last month. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 13 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts. And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, let's get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
2 on the clock. Here's Porter. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot. I love this. Andre Drummond has gone on record saying he is one of the last true centers in the league. Hard to argue with that statement given how Drummond has played.
rebounding and defense Drummond provides, Smitty, feels similar to an old-school center.
Yeah, it does. Drummond is still very effective, even without having an outside shot, but he's gotten better at that. Most centers now can shoot threes, but Drummond is happy to stick to what he does best.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There you go. One of Exum's greatest attributes, moving toward the basket, drawing contact.
Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. A switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And he sinks the second. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ball with it. 8 points for him. The pass to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Out to Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. Drummond passes to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And Drummond kicks to Exum. No good on the 3. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Good on the shot. 10 points for Lonzo Ball.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Here's Drummond. Thompson dishes to Drummond. Back to Thompson. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingram passes to Hayes. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And here is Garland. He's got 8. Outside Porter. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Drummond. That's tipped.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Zizic comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Colin Sexton in for Porter. Back to Thompson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Osman's checked in. Free throw good, Zizic. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2. Passes to Hart. Ingram outside. Off on the layup. The Cavaliers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. A 3-ball. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's ball, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Exum kicks to Zizic. Now Sexton. Back to Zizic. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hart the pass to Redick. Off target at the rim.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
The open look here for Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Redick surveying the D. Shoots. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
You've got to make J.J. Redick a ball handler. He's too lethal as a spot-up threat.
The Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now, here's Sexton, covered by Hayes, and Okafor with the block, but they recover it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Hart, no good. Hart's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's Exum. Zizic kicks to Exum. The feed now to Thompson. Clock at 6, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Ball. Averaging 9 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Nancy's checked in for Ante Zizic.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Ball with it. He's got 12. Pass to Hart. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the free throw, no good.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history. Now, assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Looking to get it going. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Okafor. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
and scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
That free throw, no good.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Now, here's Garland. Now the pass to Sexton. He kicks to Exum. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. There's Garland. Finds it again. They get the rebound. Nance dishes to Thompson. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Exum passes to Thompson. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw missing.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. He doesn't get the second one.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. 1:22 left to play in the third. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
First one falls for him.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
And it's Okafor missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Garland, the pass to Nance. That one, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pelicans leading by 7. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. And it's Redick in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Garland. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And here is Garland. Dishes it to Sexton. And no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Porter against Ingram. Porter kicks to Garland. Pass to Nance. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on J.J. Redick.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
No good on that one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Pelicans leading by 10. Out to Ingram. It's up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closer. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And here they come. A pull-up. Pelicans with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Passes it to Sexton. This one for 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Stolen by Garland. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Garland kicks to Love. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A more physical player than he's given credit for. Love finishing through contact, plus going to the line.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Holiday surveying the floor. Ingram against Porter. Back to Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
This is what you like with today's guards. A lot of them have that extra size and strength to challenge in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Holiday. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Redick. Now Garland. Wide open. Buries the jump shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Redick. Williamson dishes to Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Here's Sexton. Hits it from three-point range.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Holiday attacking. Favors. Count that bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. Dante Exum is checked in for Cleveland. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what John Beilein said to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
The defender out of position. Love smartly taking advantage.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Hayes. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And the contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's Garland, picks one up. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Now here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes. But whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
And so he makes both from the line. And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from 3. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
Kicks it out to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram passes to Favors. Out to Ingram, over Porter, and Ingram the bucket on the assist from Favors. And that's 15 points for Brandon Ingram.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. The pass to Drummond. Here's Garland. Porter passes to Drummond. And the rejection by Favors. Ball with it. And here's Ingram from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Over Ingram. The short one's on the money. 15 points for Andre Drummond.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room, and it's Hayes in the corner. Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Pelicans leading by 12. Now here's Ball. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Exum kicks to Drummond. Pass to Garland. Down low. Love with the bucket. Love's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been rolling all night. Kevin Love showing the skill level, knocking down shots, making plays on the offensive end.
Now here's Ball to the paint. Here's Favors. Good D by Drummond.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. New Orleans leading by 11. Ingram attacking and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Now here's Exum, guarded by Holiday, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Here's Garland. Passes to Exum. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love inside, working on Hayes.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Ingram against Porter. Here's the teardrop. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans leading by 13. And here is Ball to the inside. Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. There's Garland. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him, because almost nothing has been going their way lately. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Love, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now Garland out left to the wing. Love in the post, covered by Hayes. That shot off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Holiday dishes the ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Kicks to Hayes. Launches a three. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the middle, taken away by Hayes. Holiday to pass the ball. Back to Holiday. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time frame. Pelicans leading by 13. Porter with the steal. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Porter. Off target from outside. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. He dishes it to Porter. Garland the pass to Love. Exum with it, covered by Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jrue Holiday.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one is no good. And here's the break. Here's McKinney. Another shot stolen by Ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Windler. Dellavedova kicks to Nance. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. 12 seconds left in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil, here at home with a competitive matchup, what got you guys over the top tonight?
Just staying together as a team, playing as hard as we could. The fans were great, and we wanted to play good for them.
And you surely did, Jalil. Thanks a lot for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.